Shaking things up this weekend at the Funny Bone Comedy Club is musical comic J.R. Brow. His guitar adds something to his act that you won't see with most comics. His latest comedy album, I'm From the Future, is expected to be released in the next few months, but this weekend he's live in Omaha with shows running through Sunday. Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again. I'm at the Funny Bone Comedy Club. It's a comedy club this weekend, but it's a little bit different. There's a musical comedian here this weekend. His name's J.R. Brow. Welcome, J.R. Brow. How you doing, bud?
Thank you, Dustin. It's good to have you. I mean, good to be here. It's your show.
Hey, well, I appreciate you having me. Good to have you.
Like I own a joint.
So how's your trip coming so far?
It's great. I just got back in from Sioux City, and boy, is my car tired. It was fun, but I'm on a month-long tour. I've done a lot of stuff in the Midwest, and then also Canada. So coming back here, it's kind of nice to just experience a little warmer weather. You know? Yeah, this is warm. Yeah.
Now, how long have you been doing comedy?
25.
25 years, and now have you had the guitar with you the whole
25 days. Yeah.
25 days. It's pretty good for 25 days.
It has been 25 years. Yeah, and you were asking about the guitar. I've always had the guitar, but I think the first 5 years I wanted to work on a stand-up personification, and then once I had that down, then the guitar became sort of like the icing on the cake for the show, and now it's like I really enjoy playing guitar, so it's part of the show.
So when you started out, did you see yourself as bringing the guitar up on stage for sure down the road, or was it something you were just like, you were fiddling around one day and you're like, hey, this is pretty funny, I'm going to use this?
Well, ironically, I started out singing in bands, and particularly like heavy metal bands and stuff, and when something would go awry, I would be up there in the front without any instrument. Somebody would break a string or a head on the drum, and I'd have to talk. So it was sort of like, you know, I'm the entertainer anyway. Why do I need to share the money with these guys? So it was sort of a natural progression, you know.
Is it easier to write jokes that involve the guitar, or easier to write jokes without the guitar, do you think?
Oh, it's much easier to write a joke with a guitar because I have the right there in my hands. You know, I have
true.
You know.
That's true.
But no, writing a joke is the hardest thing I think in the world, is to just get the words just right, you know. And a lot of times, writing the joke doesn't mean writing it and then delivering it. It means writing down the idea and getting on stage and then being able to talk about it, which is a lot easier. Then your real words come out, I think, after a while.
So you've got an album that came out recently. Tell us when did the album come out for you?
Well, Dumber by the Decade came out actually in 2010, and it's doing really well. It's one of the top hits on Sirius XM with the Jeff and Larry. It's on the Jeff and Larry show, and my new album is coming out now. It's called I'm From the Future, and it's I'm very excited about that one because. I say it's coming out, but really I just have the audio recorded now, and I'm coming up with the artwork and all that stuff and have it manufactured. But I'm very excited about that because I think it's the first, you'll hear the very first auto-tune comic. I auto-tune my jokes. And
Auto-tune,
yeah.
Huh?
I brought it.
You didn't hold anything back.
That's right. Well, I mean, if you don't have to have talent in music, I figure you don't need talent in comedy either, so...
That's one way to look at it.
The other one was a combination of things that I've done over the years, and like it really dealt a lot with the previous administration, the Bush administration, and how the country just was going to hell in a handbasket. So the title is appropriate at the time, Dumber by the Decade. And I just stopped paying attention to politics altogether, particularly when Omaha got into office. Obama. I said Omaha.
He was just here yesterday.
Obama and Omaha. I know, it's really hard to say twice. I don't know if you were trying. That just freaked me out when I saw it on the TV. But no, I just wanted to stay away from politics and just start having fun. And then when I was having fun, I realized I've got a lot of toys here, particularly, like you said, the guitar at the end. But in this up front, then I bring out some to see it is to know what I'm talking about. So check it out. I'm From the Future, and it's coming out probably within the next 3 months.
Okay, very cool. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Right. Now, you mentioned you were talking some politics. You used to follow quite a bit. We got an election coming up. Have you been following this election at all?
I am trying my best not to. I really, I don't. It's such a. Oh my God, it's such a nightmare. I'll tell you who I'm not rooting for. Trump. He is as much as I'd like to say he's speaking for the people, he is not. He's just ruffling feathers. You know, I'm not going to tell you who I'm going to vote for. I'm just, I almost want Bush back. That's how bad it is. That's how bad some of the candidates are.
Senior or junior?
True point. You know what? Good point. Senior, please.
Now, a lot of attention has come with Trump. Of course, a lot of young voters get involved. Do you think it's good for politics to have someone like a character like Trump in the election?
It is. It's definitely going to make a lot of the Republican, particularly the GOP, work their asses off to get a solid vote, and a electoral college in a state. And it's funny, I didn't even realize this. I live in Austin, the blue dot in the middle of the red state. I was talking to this today with somebody from here in Omaha, and she said, well, Omaha is the blue dot in the middle of the red state called Nebraska, and I didn't realize that. So maybe that's why I like coming here.
Yeah, Nebraska's one of those weird states where we can split our votes. And to me, when we split our votes, I don't see the point because it's 50-50. It's basically like we're not declaring one way or the other. We get 3, but it's basically like 50-50.
Well, ironically, as much as we claim to be blue, we always still vote Republican in Texas. You just can't win for losing. My wife and I actually lived on what I called the purple ring, where the red and the blue met. Like we lived on the outskirts of town, and it was where. It was just like people would ask me for directions to my house. I go, oh, it's easy to find. It's the only one on the left. But I did my own but
I like that. I like that. That's good. Nice touch. Now the Oscars came out today. Do you follow movies at all? Did you have a chance to catch anything good?
No, but I really, really want to see Peanuts, the movie. It just looks good. It looks like a winner.
They got snubbed.
They did.
They did.
Not even musical soundtrack?
I don't think so. No.
See, it's rigged. It's all rigged. No, actually, I want is it The Relevant? What's
The Revenant?
Revenant, excuse me. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see the movie, actually. And I think The Martian is big. I think it's going to win some awards.
Yeah. They cleaned up at the Golden Globes.
Right.
But do you consider The Martian a comedy or do you consider it a drama?
I do, because you know what? They handle it tactfully. I mean, if you think about it, if you're in a situation life or death and you're able to still pull laughs out of that, that's not nervous laughter. That is genuine laughter. And yeah, you know what? It's got to be hard as hell to write something that it's a major drama, and they go, oh my God, it was funny too. I mean, Golden Globes doesn't pull any punches. I mean, if they say it's funny, it's funny. Sadly, yes, we didn't get any votes for Straight Outta Compton. That was sad. They did. I think they got snubbed. But other than that, everybody else got what they deserved. And the Globes. I don't know about the Academy. When is it?
The Academy Awards are February 28th, I believe.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah, we got time. Did you watch the Globes on Sunday?
I did not. I'm lying my ass off right here. I don't. Yeah.
So what do you got coming up, JR, for that people can check out?
Well, I'd like to free Stephen Avery if we could. No, I'm going to be. I'm looking forward to April. I was invited to the Moon Tower Comedy and Oddity Festival in Austin, Texas. It's becoming a big thing now. And guys like Hannibal Buress, Ron White, Dana Carvey, just the biggest acts you'd want to see coming down and rocking our town. And I get to do a lot of the shows with those guys, and it's quite a treat because it's 3 miles from my house.
Wow, sounds like a pretty big gig.
It is.
You done that one before?
Yeah, I've done it 3 years in a row. I mean, I'm one of the staples there now, but I just love being there and seeing all of my comedy brethren come to town and just being, because we're all on our own gigs at certain times, so we can never hang out when it's like a giant party for like 5 days.
And they're coming to your house.
Hell yeah, they are. Yeah, it's going to be good.
You going to show them around Texas?
Nah, they're going to I'm not driving anybody around Austin. I don't know if you've been there, but it's full.
I have not been.
Oh, my God. We tell people, welcome to Austin, don't forget to leave.
That's a good motto. I like that. Now, one thing I want to do before we end this interview, one of our fellow shows here, The Tonight Show, they like to play some games with their guests. So I thought maybe we would do a best of 3 paper, rock, scissors, maybe to see who can take home the award tonight.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. All right? You want to give it a go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
What is that?
I'm not sure. What is that?
Oh, that's a firecracker.
Oh, it's a firecracker. Does that beat scissors?
You cut the fuse.
I cut the fuse. Okay. All right. One point for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. No. Evened up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ah, he won. You got
So what do I get to do?
You get to close out. You get to close out the interview. Tell people to come check you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is J.R. Brow representing the Funny Bone Comedy Club here in Omaha, wonderful West Omaha. If you get a chance, come out and see the shows. Great comedy with myself, Josh Arnold. We'll see you there. Friday, 2 shows. Saturday, 2 shows, 1 on Sunday. Have a great one.